Can the Bengals ring in the new year with a win in Kansas City? Mike Petraglia inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Seasonably cold conditions here on New Year's Eve. We're expecting temperatures in the mid-30s, but the wind will be a factor here in Kansas City this afternoon. Wind gusts of up to 20 miles an hour. It'll make it feel about 15 degrees colder. The weather will be a factor in terms of the wind, so will the running game be a factor for both teams? That is something certainly to watch. The Bengals, when they have run the ball well, they have been successful with Jake Browning as their quarterback. Of course, a big part of that running game now is Chase Brown, not only running the ball, but catching the ball as well. Joe Mixon doing his thing, especially in short yardage situations. That is certainly something to keep an eye on today. Will Jamar Chase play? We are expecting him to play, but of course the weather can't help how his right shoulder is feeling after it was separated a couple of weeks ago in the overtime win against the Minnesota Vikings. Ivan Pace Jr. falling on that shoulder on the 3rd and 21 conversion. Jamar Chase took the game off last week because he just couldn't go, and this week he practiced on Thursday and Friday, so the anticipation with all of the talk that he had on Thursday after practice, of course, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs secondary, is that Jamar Chase will try to make a go of it here this afternoon. The Bengals need every weapon possible to get their offense kick-started. Yes, their defense has to play better, but the Bengals have to play with a lead. They obviously did not do that last week in Pittsburgh. A big reason they were never in the game, down 24-0, a halftime worst deficit in the Zach Taylor era. Can't do that again today with the Chiefs rocking and rolling here inside Arrowhead Stadium. Bengals want to get off to a better start and see if they can accomplish that against this Kansas City Chiefs defense, which is young, but it's very fast, and it still has Chris Jones in the middle of the defensive line and on the edge, wreaking havoc with opposing quarterbacks. So that is something Bengals certainly remember from the AFC Championship game on this very field 11 months ago. Where is Chris Jones? They have to account for him. Bengals have had a pretty good year this year on the offensive line, so keep an eye on that. Donovan Smith, starting left tackle for the Chiefs. He has been ruled out, and also Kadarius Toney. He is out today, so those are two key players on the Kansas City offense that will not be available to Patrick Mahomes. Isaiah Pacheco has cleared concussion protocol. He is expected to play today. He is a running back who is very, very explosive, and we all know Bengals have had their trouble this year containing explosive running backs, especially when they get to the edge. Another player certainly to keep an eye on this afternoon for the Bengals is T. Higgins. He is a huge part of the Bengals offensive weaponry. They want to engage him early in this game, get him going, not wait until the third quarter like they did in Pittsburgh when he scored that 80-yard touchdown. Get T. Higgins going, and if Jamar Chase can go, that 1-2 punch will certainly help on the perimeter, get Chase Brown and Joe Mixon going, and control the clock, control the game environment here at Arrowhead. That will be a key if the Bengals are to get to 9-7 on the season, keep their playoff hopes alive. The Chiefs are hoping to clinch a division title today. They come in 9-6, but of course there's been a lot of controversy and criticism of head coach Andy Reid regarding their offense this last couple of weeks. The Chiefs remarkably have lost 3 of their last 4 games, and their last 3 here inside Arrowhead Stadium. That'll be the situation here today in Kansas City. Cold, seasonably cold, as the two teams look to close out 2023 and head into 2024. We'll have you covered. CLNSCincy.com, on X at Trags, as always, TRAGS. And be sure to click on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JungleRoarPod. Inside a cold and chilly and blustery Arrowhead Stadium, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.